Hey people, we got this EC-20 EC-20 and I'm way backed up here. I mean really backed up. So I'm going to start listing a few things that if you're a DIYer and want to tackle something and get into an echo chamber a little bit cheaper, you might want to take on one of these projects. So this is one of those. I'll eventually get around to fixing this and getting it listed at a much higher price once I figure out the issue, which I already think I know, but I'll point that out to you. Anyway, enough talking. Here's what we've got at its current state. So we'll turn it on and check. Let's start with cancel first of all. I'm in high input over here and our mic volume is maxed out. And you can see we're clipping here. Check. Or, we're hitting our high point. Here's our first mode. Check. Here's our echo depth. Check. Nothing. And then you increase the amount of depth there. Check. And two. Check. Two's a little bit slower delay. Check. Now we're getting about check. Two or three echoes there. We should be getting a lot more. Check. Same there. We get the main one. We get two or three after effects. Check. This is heads 1, 2, and 3. Check. So this makes a really pretty intense echo sound. Check. Here's our echo speed control. Check 1, 2. Check. Now that's really noticeable when you've got a lot of repeats going. Here's our issue, however, and that is this should give us the amount of repeats. So no repeat, or single repeat. And then as this goes up, check. We should be getting many more echoes. Check. We reach this point. Now it should slide all the way over. We reach this point and our echoes are gone. Now if I push on it, check. We're getting echoes again. And then if I back it up here, check. We got echoes. So this slider is binding up for some reason. And, I think I looked at it. You can see the internal pictures. It's a little bit of effort to get to it. But I think if a person got in here, check, and figured out why this is binding up and get this thing sliding properly, this thing is going to be back in business. I did make a few tweaks. If you watch some other videos, you've seen me tweak those little mini pots inside to try to get more echo out of it. And you can coax a little more echo out of it, but you get more background noise by doing that. So the problem is not really in those mini pots. It's something to do with this thing right here, I think. Check. So anyway, I'll get around to fixing this, but in the meantime, I'm going to list it as is. So if you're kind of handy, this might be one you want to take a look at. Comes with 2 tapes. The tape that's on it right now is an original Acetone Newell stock tape. Unfortunately, it got on the floor and got stepped on, so there's a crinkle on it. But anyway, I used it for testing. Still works, obviously, but these tapes are probably better. But anyway, just take a quick look at it. The thing is really, I'm going to pull the camera off the tripod. It's in really beautiful condition all the way around. So if somebody wants to, give this thing a go, you're going to end up with a beautiful machine. There's just no doubt about it. And again, I'll eventually figure out exactly what it is, which I'm, pretty much certain it's going to be in this slider. And we'll relist it once I get it taken care of. But I've got so many echo chambers and mixing boards and things that need to be gone through that anything that needs any kind of work right now, I'm just going to try to list it as is, and then when I get a chance to get back to it. One cool thing about these Acetones is they have a voltage selector on the back, and they have the circuit breaker, which is also really handy. If for some reason you do have any issues, it'll just trip this trigger and you reset it. But this little voltage selector is really a nice unit. No need for transformers. You just select your country's voltage and slide these pins in so that whatever country you're in is visible through that little notch, and you're ready to rip. So this is tough to do with one finger and looking through the camera, so we're going to get that later. All right, people? But anyway, there it is. You just push that in, and it's all good. Super long cord on. I'm plugged in right now with still tons of cord wrapped around it and tons of cord left down here, so you can plug this thing in your neighbor's garage and use it for free. just hide the wire. Oh, all right, I decided to tackle that after all. Okay, anyway, there it is. I think you're getting the gist. The thing is pretty damn nice. We just got to figure that out. All right, any questions, let me know.